Hello my people, welcome for today's show. It's lifestyle and relationship across the country. I'm here with my amazing colleagues.
I'm Rosemary Nyakoa.
And
I'm Fidel Mwendo.
So you're welcome today. You want to see which age bracket that you feel like is the best age to get married. Keep it lit. We are all here. Get it from the ideas and different suggestions from my colleagues. I hope you like it. So, Mr. Fidel,
Yes.
tell me, so what age bracket do you think is the best age for you to get married?
According to my own opinion, and the research that I've done and the experience probably I have, although I'm not married yet, I think between the age of 25 to 28 for a man is better to marry, and for a lady, I think between the ages of 22 to 24, the best age for me.
So why do you think so?
My opinion is
Yeah.
between the ages of 22 to 24 for a lady is the best time for her because she's still glowing, still shining, she's also very beautiful. But when she exceeds that, she kind of becomes somehow old. And men, you know, ladies get older easily than men. But men, when you're around the age of 25 to 28, you're mature enough, you can control a family, and you can make best decisions for your family.
Okay, Fidel, let me hear from you, Madam Rose.
Okay, me think it's from 30 to 35.
For a lady?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Even for a man. Because when at that age, I believe that you're mature enough to tackle some issues in your day-to-day life. Because if we go back to what my colleague Fidel has said, you'll find that at that age bracket of 22 and so forth and so on, when maybe there is a conflict that has arisen, you'll find that for them to come up with that maybe decision of coming up once again, it's like it's an overturning issue. But if you take it to those of 30 and 35, you'll find that they handle that matter with some dignity.
Okay, like for me personally, I was like, God, if he's getting married, let me get married from the age of 28 to 30. That it's been my dream personally. And it's because like I feel like I'm that kind of a person. I think that at that age I'll be more maybe mature and ready to be a parent. And maybe nitakuwa nimekula raha because I'm a Luo, you guys, you know. So maybe at that bracket of age, I was feeling like by then I'll accept to be a mom. I'll be accept to be a mom. I'll remain in the house. When people are going to party, I won't feel it like I've done this thing before. You see? But then I had friends who were like, at the age of 30, your firstborn will be stupid. I don't know, the gene has done what at the age of 30 for a lady. 30 is old. So what do you think about that, Fidel?
Yes, that's my opinion when I say that the age between the ages of 22 to 24 for a lady is the best. First, because when you are getting your firstborn at the age of 24, you know, you have that energy even to go and work for your family, to provide for the family. And you have that strength that even you can get more children up to your interests. Even if you stay children, because you are still young. But when you are married at the age of 30, getting your firstborn, secondborn, almost 50.
But 30 you're still young. According to me, 30 you're still young at
No,
30.
you can't be
Like
still young
you're
at 30.
okay, you are this kind of young, and I'm feeling like we're all so mature, and you accept to be a parent. Like, you know, at the age of 22, like for instance, you went to campus when you're 18, 4 years in campus, so you'll be 22. So immediately you're done with school, you're going to marriage.
Yes.
So that's what you
Of
think.
course. Not really, but mainly because when you have finished your studies, immediately you go for work and you get married.
So one day if you want to get married, do you want to marry that lady who is working, or a lady who will start working or hustling when you're living with her?
It will depend under your perspective.
Oh really?
If you really love her, then you can marry her even if she's still not working.
Oh.
And you can go and start your duties together.
Madam Rose, let me ask you, do you think it's wise to get married before you get something to do, like you don't have a job, and then you're going to depend for a man, in a man?
No.
Why?
I don't agree, because we are in the world of independence. So you must be independent in your own way. When you say that you want to be married before you start working, it means that you depend on that man. When there is nothing in the house, it means that you all lack. But if you work, if one lacks, the other one can pick it from there.
So we've seen a lot of marriages breaking up. Like you get married and then after 2 years or 1.5 years, then you find this thing isn't working, and then you find yourself getting out of that marriage. And the age of bracket that mostly been seen or experienced even in our villages or around our towns where we are living, are these, the ladies are mostly at the age from 21, let's say to 25. Like, we get married at 21 to 25. This age of the bracket, most of the ladies in this age bracket that are getting married, they normally break up. Why do you think so? When that's the best age to get married for a lady?
The breakups, they are mostly caused because those people, they went into marriage because of their relation. I've said that it depends under your own perspective of how you take marriage. But because you have seen your friend has been married, like even your village girls, your village friends, it's like you're the only person remaining there, then you get that you be pressurized to be married, then fortunately you will get together. So it will depend under your perspective of how you take marriages. But under my own opinion, 24 is the best year for a lady to get married.
So I know this is personal, but maybe you are in a relationship. So let's say maybe the lady you're in a relationship with, if maybe if you're being her, if you can get married to her today, is she in a position to understand things, to sit down and analyze problems when they come and let them go without breaking up or bringing other issues to the family?
You know, when you get married, you become together.
Okay.
So if you've got problems, you can sit down and analyze your issue and make the best decision being together. But being alone, it can be difficult to you to make certain decisions. But when you are married and you are serious in that relationship, then if one of you is affected by any challenge, you can sit down and make the best decision.
Okay.
Yes.
So most recently, it has come to a realization that most of the ladies, the learned ladies, the educated ladies with their money, they don't want to get married. They just want someone, maybe, and have a child of their own, but they don't want to get married. Please, Rose, can you tell us, what do you think ladies who are educated, they don't want this marriage thing?
Okay, I think, to my own perspective, maybe they feel that they want that freedom. Yeah, actually, there is need for freedom, and you know that. And also, if you look at the world of today, maybe let's take an instance here in Kenya. Many marriages don't work nowadays. So I think maybe those learned ladies actually feel that it's high time they only get a child and live their own life, have their own freedom, do what they want with their life, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
To add on that, I think and ladies who are educated being not willing to get married is because first they think that they are dependent on themselves a lot, that they don't need a man at whatever cost. That's why they think that being educated because they have good, well-paid jobs, they can cater for themselves. But even the Bible is encouraging us to build the world. How will we do this if we are not getting married?
Yeah, I know the Bible supports it. So, do you think mainly ladies get married because they want support from men? That's why when they get their own money, they don't want the marriage thing again.
I've seen when they have their well-being jobs more, they tend to think that they are very solely dependent on themselves.
Okay.
That they don't need anybody to advise them on what to do. They want that kind of a freedom that nobody is controlling me whenever I come to the house at whatever time. I have no husband who will question me where I was.
Exactly.
That's the main point.
Okay, thank you. And now that we're in campus, most of us are 18 and above.
Yes.
And at the age of 18, it's legal according to the constitution that it's the best age to get married. Like, not the best, but you can. It's legal. You can get married at that. So do you think it's wise to get married at campus?
To get married while at campus,
Yeah.
I think, in my own opinion, it is not wise because it is not the best time. While you are here at campus, we have the main agenda, which is studies. But when you, there is a saying which says that, let me translate it to English from Kano, that you cannot cook two poles and you expect all of them to succeed.
Okay.
One will fail.
Okay.
So you cannot be in a marriage situation while at campus and you still wish that you want to prosper in the studies. One will fail. Because you put more consideration to one and you fail the other.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your opinion, Rose?
I don't find it quite appealing to me because that age is still young. You need, when you want to get into a married relationship, first you must be mature enough to tackle issues that arises in a family. Though some claim that when you get married here in campus, it's somehow helping on one other side, but I don't think if it's the best because it will tamper with your ability to recognize the right thing you came for here in campus.
Okay, but then you have to know, in this campus we have different people. There are people who are already 30 and they are pursuing degree or masters in campus. They're also in campus in their 30s. Are they mature? And maybe they find a lady of their dream and you're in campus. And then you're at that age of bracket when you feel like, for now, I need to get married. So if you find a lady who is also interested, and you maybe are not 18, you are maybe 20-something and you're still in campus, and you find your lady of your interest, and she's also interested, don't you think it's wise?
Okay, let me say this at first point. If you are 18, 19 or 20, that one it's not appealing to you. But if you're 21 and above, then I think it's appealing because that's where you have the rightful decision to know what's right for you.
Oh, really? So my mom was once like, for in campus for 4 years, when he comes out without a future husband or a boyfriend, then most probably you want to get married because that is where you interact with many people. Do you think it's true?
I don't view it on that perspective.
Why?
Because it's only you'll get the right person where you've been appointed to get. Because maybe your let's say your partner, you'll find him maybe in an institution where you'll go to work. Maybe you'll find him in church. So it's not a matter of getting a partner in the university. See,
it's where your destiny was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your view?
On my own view is that around 80% of relationship while at campus, they come to prosper into marriage discussion.
Really?
This is because when you are here, I think you are going to interact with every person from all walks of life. You are going to interact with different people because we are very many.
Okay.
And as if you have been having a dream of being married, don't expect anything else or anybody else to come far away from from other points, from other places if you have not yet met them right now.
Okay.
Because while at campus you go to meet every person, and I think you'll have to be a guest every time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So people have been wondering, what do you think is the exact duration, for you to date someone and knowing her better, for you to get married to each other? At what duration of time do you think is the best dating someone you want to end up with, for you to know her or know him? You guys should date for how long?
You know, they say that love is blind.
Okay.
So it means probably I may be in a relationship and my heart, I have that desire to get married to you.
Okay.
Even if it's as soon as 1 week, because I really have that interest. I'm fearing that you may get being handed over to somebody else and I don't want to lose it.
Okay.
So I might find myself in a marriage situation with you, even if it's early now.
So you can marry someone having one.
If I got that
relationship.
interest,
Okay.
and I'm fearing that I don't want to lose it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? What do you think, Rose?
Okay, my point is that 3 years is the best.
3 years?
Yeah, because you'll have learned quite a lot in that person. The background, 1 or 2 things concerning him, and I think that's the best. And according to my colleague here, Fidel, he's saying that it's a matter of interest. I doubt, because when you talk of interest, it means that interest, when you'll have been done with that interest, then you'll not think of that person again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I was feeling like when you get married at maybe you guys had 1 week relationship and then you get married, you people doesn't know each other that well.
Yeah.
Can you learn someone? Can you know someone within a week?
It's not that easy. But
you can just risk.
not risking, but my opinion was being a guest first
Okay.
in that kind of 1 week, and I want really to be close to you that I don't want.
Oh.
So we'll be kind of like in a marriage situation, we are not, but we are still learning each other. But if I'm fearing to lose you, it means that
So you invite the can we stay thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm bringing around.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But do you think that come we stay is something that is appealing to a marriage life, a successful marriage life?
You know that come we say, I've said that it will be that kind of knowing each other better where we are still together. There is no need I date you, you are away, I'm away, we continue learning each other for about 3 years. That is not needed.
So it means it's a matter of testing.
Not just in
Because
Yeah.
from the word come we stay, you are still testing. That's not marriage, by the way.
yeah, not really marriage, but I need you to be closer to me. That we view each other, we understand each other better, and we continue being together forever.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think the youths of today are really interested in marriage thing?
Under my own opinion, I
Or
think-
it's all about achieving the sexual desires? Like, okay, someone is feeling like marriage is all about I'll be getting sex every day, I'll be getting this. Do you think they're interested in marriage, or they're just interested in
the youth that we are today, you know, among the
That's us,
young,
yeah.
most of us were not really interested in it.
Okay, why?
First and foremost, we are fearing that being given that mandate of taking care of the family. I'm kind of being fearful that I'll be going out while I'm coming back. I have 3 kids calling me, Dad, what have you brought? Probably I've got nothing, and you lack words to express to your children that you got nothing.
So you are running away from the pressure.
Yeah, that pressure is not real, but most of the youth, all they want to desire, what they want is that they want their desires to be accomplished. They have that desire probably of having that sexual intercourse, but they don't really want that marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are they really into marriage thing?
Okay, first, it depends with a person's view about marriage.
Okay.
But if we come to how Kenyans are right now, you see we are learned, and that level of learning has made us to be of some kind of madness in us. So
the madness, elaborate.
okay, when you see, you can see how these learned youths are, the way they conduct themselves, and you can judge from that perspective how married life can work.
Oh.
Yeah. And so if we say about married life with the youths of today, I don't think if they're really interested in marriage, you see, because not all of them are towards that marriage. Most of them are towards achieving something, and after getting it, they leave.
So when you're talking personally to you, are you into marriage thing? Like one day you have this dream of getting married?
Okay, actually I have, but not from Kenya. Sure.
Not from Kenya?
Yeah, not
Oh
from
really?
Kenya. Yeah.
You want a one from TZ? You want
Not
a guy
really.
from Australia? You want a Kenyan
okay,
guy?
let me elaborate.
Okay.
Not from Kenya,
Alright.
and not from the white man's country.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish
You
to
want-
ask Rosemary a
Yes,
question.
please do.
She has said that she wishes that the best time for her to be married when she's 30. And now she's adding an issue that's not from Kenya.
from Kenya.
You are currently in Kenya.
Yeah.
Go and finish
Studying.
your studies at 30. When will you get that person outside?
Okay.
And you wish that you date first for 3 years so that you may know each other more and you get married. So it means you'll probably get married well after.
No. We know nowadays, even marriage, you can get your partner via the social media.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you're waiting to find someone?
No,
on Facebook,
I'm not waiting.
Insta?
Maybe I'm speaking and I have one. So
Oh,
you never know. So
okay.
don't judge me in that perspective.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, you want to get us a guy from outside the country? That's nice. We'll come there for Arusi. Anyway, so for you, in case, or if you were to get married, or maybe once you get married, what kind of a lady do you want? Based on what?
Based
Do
on
you choose
my-
a lady to be the future mama of your children?
Based on my own view, I think a lady to depend on my interests and how I view ladies.
Okay.
Because first,
So,
it will depend on your character. I must use a person of good character, a person whom we can understand each other, a person whom she will understand me more than I do myself. Because there is no need I marry her probably because I'm a bad guy support. And probably I'm not that kind of a person. So you will be kind of boring you because there are some things that you wish to do, and I'm not part and parcel of that, so I'm not ready to do that.
Okay. So there's this thing that has been bothering me. Men are like, okay, the men of today are like, it's good thing, yes, but they're like, oh, me, I want a lady who is educated. I'm choosing a lady based on characters. Like the mother of my kids have to have these qualities. But when you fall in love, do you always know the characters of the person? Do you fall in love with the behaviors of the characters of a person?
You know, they call it first having a crush.
Okay.
You can have a crush on somebody because of different things. How they dress, how they move, how they behave, how their characters are, how they are educated, how they perform their duties. So under that perspective of that having a crush on somebody, then you go learning on her, on how she is, and with time you get to make a decision on your own.
Okay.
Yes.
And for you, Rose, what kind of a husband, what qualities do you look when saying this person, I would like him to be the father of my children?
Okay, at first point, a God-fearing person.
Okay.
Second, a hard-working man,
Okay.
a caring one, and an honest. That's the key point. The one who will be honest.
The one will be honest. So at the first time, you'll be knowing this in the 3 years relationship that you want to know each other.
Yeah.
So if you guys date for like 2 years, not first year, you guys might be hiding your characters from each other. So you date for 2 years, and then you can find out that this guy is maybe is like this guy is like this guy is like this. So you give up on that, and then look for another person.
No, we have some characters that maybe it's you who will help maybe get it out from that person, you see. It does not mean that when you're dating, when you find that there is something bad in that person, you will leave him. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
To add on that, it means that none is perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll have to understand that we are all human, and we'll have some challenges, we'll have some struggles facing, and if I am having a certain challenge, or there are some things that are natural in some humans. You may have something that is natural in you. Probably, I mean, it's my nature that I'm always joking, I'm always jovial, I'm always laughing. You'll have to understand that.
Okay.
Or else, if it's something that we can change, you can still sit down, advise me, and take it, and we'll all go.
Thank you so much. I'm so impressed. They might be the fathers and mothers of tomorrow, and the qualities they see in a man or a woman are so impressive. They are no longer in the figure 8 or the looks or the whatever. I'm so impressed. My viewers, thank you very much. Let's meet again at the next time, at the same time, here and here. Keep on sharing your views at our comments, like and share across all the platforms. Thank you.
Don't forget that we are still at Pamoja 44 TV. We'll be giving you the best of the best.
All in all, at Pamoja 44, together we shine.